Hey there, Max here. This video is part of my upcoming online dating program Countless Dates, and in this video I'm going to explain to you how to set up the logistics of your date. Basically, you're going to learn who you should prioritize, who you should date first, how and why. Right now you should be able to see on screen your ultimate girls funnel. And here the idea is that with this you're going to learn how to structure a little bit what you're going to do with all the leads you will get from dating apps, but know that this works also with girls that you meet from real life. Very important here. First, you're going to meet a girl and you're going to get her contact. It's very extremely important that you get her contact only for the sole purpose of organizing a date. When you take her contact, she must know that you're taking it because you're going to ask her out later. You should see taking a girl's contact as a bridge to the future, so that she knows that in the future you're going to talk to her only because you plan to set up a date with her. Once that's done, you're going to add this girl to your leads funnel. And by leads funnel, again, we are back on this idea of following a system, of following leads going through your funnel. The goal is obviously to get your leads to come to the bottom of the funnel, which is going on a date with you. But the idea here is that you're going to have multiple leads, multiple girls in your funnel, and you have to know how to prioritize them. So I recommend you set up your dates on the day you would like to have the date, or at most 3 days before you would like to have the date. It's very important because those days dating is super fast paced, especially with social media and dating apps. If you don't make a date happen quick, another guy will, or she will move on and assume you're not interested. So whenever you would like to make a date, preferably on the day you would like to have a date or a tiny bit before, you're going to look at all available girls in your priority list below. Once you look at the priority list, you're going to ask that girl out from oldest lead to newest lead. That is to say, you want to prioritize first girls that you got the contact of further in the past. Keep your recent leads for later, because again, we are on this idea that if you don't do anything with your old leads, they are going to drop. Your plates, if you don't make them spin, they are going to fall. Which is why here we are going to prioritize first the girl that I call the main girl. You can call the girls you date whatever you want, but there is going to be eventually, in most cases, a girl that you prefer above all the other girls that you could be dating. This girl is going to be the main girl, and she should be your priority because as your main girl, she expects to be treated a little bit better than the other girls that you're seeing, and if you don't see her often, she's just going to move on. So she's going to be the first priority. Now, if you don't want to meet her, or she doesn't want to meet you, or you can't meet her, or she can't meet you, you're going to move on to the next category list. Here we have the side girls. You call them whatever you want, I don't care. Point is, it's not your main girl, it's not the girl you're seeing the most. In this category list, you're going to take your oldest lead and you're going to ask her out. If you don't want to meet her, or you can't meet her, or she doesn't want to meet you, or she can't meet you, you're going to go to the next lead in line, which is going to be a lead that's a little bit newer. Here the next category list is new leads who you really like. That is to say, girls that you met on dating apps recently, or girls that you met outside recently, but you didn't have a first date yet. Here again, your oldest leads go first before they forget about you and they move on. And if your oldest lead can't or doesn't want to meet you, you're going to move on to newer leads again. This category list is the new leads that you really like. Always prioritize girls that you like over girls who like you. And if no one from this category list wants or can meet you, or you don't want or can meet them, you go to the next category list. There we're going for girls who you're not super excited by, but you still like them and you will still like to meet them. Here we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to focus on the new leads who really like you, because the next category list in line is the old leads who you really like. And here, by old leads who you really like, I mean those girls that you tried to get with, but who maybe ghosted you, or they are not in town, or you're unsure about whether they can meet you. But by that point, it doesn't hurt to try your luck again with them. For example, it's that girl you matched with on Tinder and you got her Instagram, and then things kind of fizzled out and it has been like 2 months so far you didn't talk with her. Well, you can try again if you're at this category list in your prioritizing. If at some point there was some kind of spark, maybe now there's going to be potential for a bigger spark. You can try, it costs nothing. And eventually, if nothing works with this category list, you're going to go on to the next category list. Here it's all leads that you used to date and you don't really like them that much, but I guess it's better than nothing. It depends, it's up to you. If you want to date those girls again, you go for it, but ideally this is not who you're going for first and foremost. But it's still better than being home alone on a Sunday night I guess. You see that overall, when you consider your dating life as a funnel, your only worry becomes filling the top of that funnel and see which girl is going to go to the bottom of the funnel, that is to say, which girl is going to go on a date with you. And the more girls you inject in that top of the funnel, the more chances you have to get a date at the end. And here is how you prioritize the girls that are in your funnel, here is how you prioritize your leads, and here is how at the end of the day you end up with a date. Thank you very much for watching. Again, this video is part of my online dating program, Countless Dates. If you're, well, having not the success that you want with dating apps and would like to really understand how it's done, what works best, and how to get in the top 1% of men on dating apps, I will put a link below this video. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more videos of the like, consider subscribing, tell me what you thought about it in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time.